Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas and a happy new year. I am going to do a quick flip through of my December daily junk journal. I am posting this journal on my main channel since a lot of my December Vlogmas videos were on this channel. If you're interested in junk journals and crafty stuff, I do have a smaller secondary crafting channel that I will link down below. So if you like crafty stuff, please do me a favor and follow that channel too. So let me do a quick flip through. So this is Nightmare Before Christmas. I love that Disney movie, and it is just a fabric cover with an elastic closure. And so the pages, I showed how I made this journal on my secondary channel, and so the pages are basically just old catalog pages. Not old, but like catalogs I got this year. So here is a pocket. This had all the numbers for each day in it, so I'll just use it for something else. So this is, like I said, it's just a recycled chocolate catalog. So the first page, December 1st, we went to the zoo, and so it's just scraps from the zoo, the ticket, and then I have Nightmare Before Christmas stickers all throughout. I've got some washi tape holding stuff down. And every day I did my open advent calendar. So a lot of the scraps in this book is pieces of my advent calendar. I did do some journal writing, but mostly it's just scraps glued down. So zoo scraps and then candy wrappers from my advent calendars. I had like 5. And so then here is more scraps from the zoo, some wrapping paper, that's a page, and then this is, where is the day? December 2nd. Right there. It blends in so well. And then the 2nd, we went to Dave & Buster's. So some scraps from Dave & Buster's. And then I also got some letters in the mail, so some stamps from that. This is a menu from Dave & Buster's. Everyone's trying to go virtual, but Dave & Buster's I love, but their internet sucks. So I couldn't really go virtual, so they gave me a paper copy menu. Because of the current pandemic, they throw those away when you're done. So I kept it. Drink stir, more journal, just more scraps from my advent calendar and from Dave & Buster's. So these are like NFTs, and when you buy an NFT is a virtual item, but when you buy it at Dave & Buster's, they give you this paper code, and then once you scan it, it's no longer valid. So if you try to scan this, it ain't gonna work because I already claimed it. But it made nice little tabs for my junk journal. And then also one of my advent calendars, on the back of the windows had these cute popcorn jokes. So every time I really liked the joke, I put it in my book. And I do have a couple videos showing my advent calendars if you didn't see that and you're interested. Here is, we went downtown to St. Charles, and this was a scrap of paper saying everything that the characters that were there. And so again, I have another video about this, but St. Charles Historic Main Street has festivals for every holiday, and at Christmas they do this thing called Christmas Traditions, and they have characters dressed up from various Christmas movies, Christmas stories, and just history. It's really awesome. And they give out these collector cards. So here's one I got for Krampus. I got a picture with Krampus, you can see right there. And you just go around and collect these cards. And they didn't do it last year because of the whole COVID, but this year they did it again. And they didn't like hand it to you personally. They had a basket in front of them, so you're not like, you know, spreading germs, I guess. I thought it was cool. I'm glad they did it again. So scraps from that. And then on December 4th, just more scraps. I don't think we did anything. Oh yeah, we did. We did the cookie walk. So again, I have a video, scraps of the cookie walk. This is Kimswick. St. Louis area really has so many great holiday things to do. But Kimswick is a small town around St. Louis, and they do a cookie walk every year. You go to every business. You get a cookie, they check it off that you've been there, got a little bag, and you collect the cookies. I cut up the bag, and then here's like stickers from the different cookies. I bought some stuff, and then just more advent calendar pieces. So I was just trying to stick with, I didn't really use too much of my junk journaling stash. I was trying to use what I encountered that day. And so like we had to go exchange remotes. So here was a piece of the remote paper. And so I'm just finding stuff from that particular day. So really the only extra thing I used was the stickers from Nightmare Before Christmas and this green washi tape. Everything else was paper I had encountered that day. Like we went out to eat and so there was the receipt, and then here was a little drink menu at that restaurant. And then December 6th, some more scraps, like we went and bought some solar powered lights, so I just kept the scraps from that. We did something else because this is, oh yeah, I went to one of my niece's basketball games, so that's the what do you call it, the list of paper that lists all the names? I don't know. Oh my god, you know what I'm saying, roster. This is the roster sheet, and some more advent calendar scraps. And then so I did a craft project that day, the next day on December 8th. So pieces of that craft project. My Jack Skellington, I also had a Jack Skellington advent calendar, and it came with a lot of paper scraps, which really helped my junk journal. And then more of that craft project, and then we went out to eat, and so they had a menu and more scraps. And then I really love how the back pages are just, like I said, chocolate catalogs I got in the mail that would have normally been thrown away. We went to a German market. I bought some cookie cutters, and this was the instructions on how to use the cookie molds, because they're German cookie molds. It's quite complicated. I'm not for sure that I'm ever going to actually use them. I'm probably just going to use the molds as Christmas ornaments. And then more scraps. I really love some of these popcorn jokes. You gotta love corny popcorn jokes. Get it? Corny? Yeah, I love corny jokes. And then we went to Cane's, and I found it intriguing that they had a whole Snoopy theme, so I kept that, just glued that down. That was just, you know, just napkin. That was just glue stick. Didn't have to use, like, I didn't have to grab the Elmer's. Glue stick worked just as fine. And then more stuff from my advent calendar from Nightmare Before Christmas. We went to Six Flags, and so here's some pictures of my nieces. We got at Six Flags. They have a nativity scene, and they have a petting zoo right next to it. So they had a cute baby camel, so that was a lot of fun. Was that Six Flags, or was that the light show? You know what? I think this is Our Lady of the Snows. It's a light show in Belleville. And then some more scraps. I accidentally skipped a page because they were sticking together, so I just put some random stuff down. And then on the 13th, someone gave me a little gift bag full of goodies, so I glued that down. Went to Dave & Buster's again. We pretty much go to Dave & Buster's every week. And then December 15th, don't think we did anything, so I just grabbed some random stuff around the house. I did go to the post office on the 16th to get stamps. Yes, I mailed my Christmas cards a little late, but I think everyone got them on time. Some more scraps from the Nightmare Before Christmas. All right. And then we went, just, if we didn't do much, you know, I just tried to find something. And so, but it seems like we've been doing a lot. So that day we went to my favorite Chinese grocery store, and then we went to a French bakery. So I cut up the bag to use that as a pocket. And then I also had these post-it notes that I would glue down when I wanted something to journal on, because I can't really like journal on that, but glue a piece of white paper down, and there you got a journal card. Some more advent calendar scraps. Let's see. It's just okay. Here we go. What was this? Oh, these were Christmas cards that were in the advent calendar. I thought those were cute. Went to Dave & Buster's again. Here's some more of those NFTs. Some more advent scraps. Went shopping to get some peppermint extract to make some candy. That was the 23rd. All right. 24th, Christmas Eve. I took a picture of one of the advent calendars. And this Precious Moment stuff, I actually remember I'm a reseller, and I had been going through some Precious Moment stuff that I bought at auction, and so I just kept it. I decided to find some stuff and glue it in my book to remind me what I had been working on that week. And so that's why I got some Precious Moment stuff there. My husband gave me a sweater, so those are tags from the sweater. And so now at this point, it's just going to be random gift tags. So here, so all the Christmas cards, I kept, my favorite Christmas cards I kept intact that people sent me. But a couple of them, I didn't want to throw them away. I don't know what you guys do with your Christmas cards. Like, do you save them every year? Or do you throw them away after you look through them? I tend to only save my most favorite because otherwise I would have tons and tons of Christmas cards. So I cut up some Christmas cards to add to the book. And my husband got me chocolate, so that's scraps there. Got me some presents. There's my nieces on Christmas. I'm going to flip through that real quick because of privacy concerns. That page was, I basically kept everyone's label that sent me a Christmas card. And then like one of these envelopes I glued in and kept like instructions for gifts that I got so I won't forget. And then now for Christmas, like we went to my sister's and I got a bunch of gifts. So I do this every year. I always keep a piece of the wrapping paper of any gift that's given me. And I just glued it down in this book over these pages. Here's some more scraps from gifts I received. No rhyme or reason. I just tear off a piece, put it in my pocket. And I try to keep the tags whenever someone gives me a tag too. And then just glue that down. And I've always been doing that, even before I even knew what junk journaling was, that it had an official name. I've always been junk journaling. Even before I saw a YouTube video on it, I always keep these scraps. And then some more paper scraps. And so now it's past December 25th. I no longer have like dates, like, because when you buy like a Vlogmas stationery set, scrapbooking set, it only includes numbers up to the 25th for whatever reason. But I still kept stuff until the end of the month because, again, here we went to Pizza Arcade. So Dave & Buster's, drink stirs from there. And then I do have a whole bunch of blank pages at the end that I just added some Christmas cards, some paper I didn't want to get rid of. And then at the very end is a pocket with all of the Christmas cards that I did not want to tear up. There are a lot of like photo Christmas cards I'm not going to show because of privacy. And then my husband got me some Build-A-Bear stuff, so I just cut those sheets and put them in the end. So it's actually an extremely thick book. So yeah, that is my junk journal. Basically just doing my best to find paper scraps from every single day. As you can see, there wasn't tons. It's just we've become more and more a paperless society. But still enough to make a nice memory keepsake. Anyway, thanks for listening to me ramble. And again, if you like crafty stuff, please find my other channel linked down below. I'd appreciate the subscription. I don't have that many followers. I'm trying to get it up there. So any help would be greatly appreciated. And I will see you later.